The Power of the Saiyan Tail Part 2. This is a Part 2 video to original video I did about the power of the Saiyan Tail. And pretty much we're going to get some more information and some more theories going into this. And we're going to touch on just different little topics about this. So going in, I did a video already on this topic. And as we know, in GT, they kind of went back to show what Raditz was trying to explain to Goku back in the early Z episodes, along with Vegeta, pretty much letting them know that the true power of the Saiyans, which at the time, Raditz will only know that they can transform on a full moon into a grade 8. But I even went a little bit further, explaining back in Dragon Ball how when Goku tail grow back, Goku will feel much more stronger at times once his tail grows back. So going back into GT, the old Supreme Kai kind of bring back this thing, knowing this knowledge, and by making Goku grow back his tail, by pulling his tail out, and pretty much Goku having access to different forms of power, which is him getting the golden grade 8, and then later evolving into the Super Saiyan 4 transformation that we know of today. So going further into this, imagine if they incorporate some of this tail power back in Dragon Ball Super or Daima, where yes, we don't have official Super Saiyan 4 transformation from GT in any of these series, but it can still segue into that or something else. Now, mind you, in this time frame, we have Super Saiyan God, and we also have Ultra Instinct, we have Ultra Ego, and now we have Beast. So now all these are different new powers that's been acquired by the main cast, and imagine if they have a tail with this. How would it affect? Like, how would God Ki affect, the grade 8? Will we get a Super Saiyan God, grade 8 form or something like that? Or, pretty much get the Golden Uzaro, because now it's almost like the Golden Uzaro form, which is a video for another topic that I'm going to explain that. But it's kind of like adding the Super Saiyan power to the grade 8. So just imagine what kind of power it can have with God Ki mixed together, or even the properties of UI or UE. And as far as Gohan having a beast transformation, imagine if Gohan was able to grow his tail back, and it leads to something connections with the beast transformation as well, and make a new mutation of a new form. There's so many different new possibilities that we can get with the Saiyans growing their tail back. And like they said before, this was the Saiyan's true power, where Raditz explained this in early Z. Now later on, Akira Toriyama is saying, the Saiyans, because they kind of like evolved past the tails, but really it was just Toriyama got tired of drawing the tails. So, but in universe, that is not the case, and there's so many different evidence showing that the Saiyan tail can grant them more power. So imagine a character like Broly, if he was to be able to tap back into his tail and mix it with Super Saiyan and his training, and pretty much evolve into something else, and probably become the first Super Saiyan 4 that we see in Dragon Ball Super or Daima, whatever show decides to do something to implement that back into the series. And we know this was the idea of Toei, so just imagine if they decide to take that and pretty much expand on that. Now, get in the comments, tell us what you think, and don't forget to check out the original video on the hidden power of the Saiyan Tail, and let us know what you think in the comments.